it's just what these people do. They make up stuff, and people
They
like
gonna say whatever, no matter
correct.
how many times. I
And
have, and you know for a fact, Tommy, that I have been on my single life. Anytime somebody says something, I clear it up.
hmm And so what your admin is actually doing is you could tell she done just taking shit that she done heard, period, because some of it wasn't even nothing to do with me. So when I see
Mhm.
somebody just rambling on like that and you can't even, so what she's not is, oh, you have more of like a discussion, that panel, if you will, when it came
Mhm.
to P. So if it's gonna
Mhm.
be a discussion, you can't get a word in edgewise. It's almost like she doesn't want the truth. She would rather, because I guess she has a disliking for me or whatever. I don't even know her, so that don't bother me.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
but what it does for a host, because I got 20 admins myself, okay? So what it does for a host is when it's too personal, because it was almost personal. I'm like, damn, do I know her? Which I know I don't. But when it becomes personal on your platform, it's a bad look. So what my admin is, people like right now, they don't want you here right now. They not killing
Mhm.
you. They not disrespecting you. Right now,
Mhm.
my phone going off my other device about
Mhm.
things you said, and they want you out of here. But they
No,
respect
I will
my
leave because
platform.
lately
Let
I
me
go when they
finish because
live,
I
and
want
when
you
they
to
say
get the
leave, I will
message,
leave.
baby. Listen,
Hmm.
I really want you
And
to get
yeah,
the message. But because
but
they do respect my platform, so when it gets to
hmm
where your admin is not really respecting your platform, it's more about them and how they feel, and uh, especially if you got a platform where you ain't carrying lies.
right,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah, because I saw a couple. And first of all, Tommy, I thank you so much for not, because I know how you could go, but
Hmm.
you didn't go all the way there.
Oh
You
no,
get
it
what I'm
wasn't.
saying?
It wasn't that for
And
me.
I love you down, and I would have never try to play off up in your face in front of no views, especially thousands of folk. And I wanted to come to you as a man to say, give you a public apology, and I
Mhm.
wanted to say I sincerely apologize for the things that transpired the way I went about that on my panel. And I feel like if that went on in the public, then I deserved to come up here
Excuse me.
publicly and
Excuse
apologize.
me. Excuse me. Tommy K night before last, he kicked me out of my room talking about my pastor is dead and fuck the church
Oh,
and all the goddamn spades and all that kind of shit. Boy, shut your motherfucking ass
I
up.
want him to say what he had to say before I
Fuck
respond to
you.
that.
That's why I unfollowed you and blocked your old weird ass nigga. You just did that
That ain't
night
what
before.
happened, Tommy.
Yes, it
That ain't
is.
so.
Yes, it
So
is. And I called
can I
your ass
speak,
out
Tommy?
on Reba's fucking live, bitch. You didn't show up, but you came when I left, motherfucker. Yes, that's exactly the way it
Yeah.
happened.
We could.
That's
I could speak
exactly
on that
what
Judge
happened.
Reba's incident too, Tommy. If
That's
you would,
exactly the way it
if I
happened.
can
You
speak,
you said
that
ain't
ain't
no
what happened.
spades. Yes, it is. You said, but maybe you was
That ain't
drunk.
what happened.
And you said ain't no
That ain't
spades
what
allowed
happened.
in your motherfucking room. Oh, my mama, that's what happened.
Tommy,
Oh,
that it.
God, damn it,
Well,
that's
you
what
lied on your mama with
happened.
all
Okay,
due respect, but I
okay.
can tell Tommy
Yes,
what happened.
yes,
So
it is.
so
Big
King
bitch.
B came over to my single live, and I said, "Shout out to the mega church, everybody in here." So
thank
he
you,
like,
girl.
"Excuse me." So all the admins in my life was like, "He's not coming for the mega church or nothing." He proceeded to keep on disrespecting me. Mind you,
That's
I
a
didn't say
lie.
nothing
I
about
have the
Tommy.
comment.
That
Boy,
is no, that
boy,
is not
I
no lie, Tommy. I
screenshot
would not
my
sit on your
comment.
platform.
Boy,
I
you
would not
lying,
sit on
boy.
your platform, Tommy, and tell you no lie.
Boy,
He
you are
came
lying.
in the live and I said, shout out to the mega church. What's up, King B? And mind you, I have inboxes of him in my inbox at one point in time, talking about when you gonna come see me. It has never been no disrespect to him or anything like that. When he came into the live, as soon as he came into the live, I said, shout out to the mega church. And next thing you know, he said, "Excuse me," and
No.
I think Mellon was in the live, and
Mm-mm.
that's when he was like, when he said, "Excuse me," I said, "It's no disrespect to Pastor P. It's no nothing going on." And
Mm-mm.
then he,
That is
started.
boy.
And so when he said, "Excuse me," I
Why
flew
would
him
I
out the
say
live
excuse?
because
Why would I say excuse me? You giving a shout out to the church? I said
that's
excuse me.
what
And he said,
everybody was trying to understand because it was no nothing. I wish my people
"Great
was up in here.
Thank you,
boy, you
They
everybody.
lying.
would they could tell you there was no disrespect or anything. You came
You
in the
lying."
room. You came in the room as soon as soon as you heard mega church or whatever. I said
No,
shout
I
out to the
fell out
mega church
the
when you
window.
came in the room.
I fell out the window because I heard you talking shit, and I said, "Excuse me." That's what the fuck happened, nigga.
So when you came in the room, did I or did I not say shout out to the mega church?
No,
That's
you
my
did
whole
not.
thing.
You said the mega church
I
was not
wish my
allowed in your
people was
room, and
in
you
here,
kicked
Tommy
me out
K.
the
That's
motherfucking room.
what was said. That's okay. You can. They saying let you finish.
You said you were saying some slick shit, and that's when I fell out the window and I said, "Excuse me," and then you said, "Excuse me, what?" That's why your founder is dead and blah blah blah. Fuck him, and you kicked me out your motherfucking room. One of your admins did, bitch.
But you taking what Pink Heart saying and putting it on me.
No, you
So,
said
but
No, I
listen.
no, I did
it.
not. Anytime I ever said anything about Pastor P was after me, Tommy. When the people came in
No,
my live and
boy.
said there was a radio show or some kind of call in. That's when the people came over in my live and said, "Oh, they over there doing the calling." That's when I did make comments about
No,
Pastor P.
no,
But
nigga.
you're taking events and stuff and you taking it out of place.
But that's
I'm
what
not.
your admin was doing, Frieza. I don't know if you realize this, but your admin was taking things that she heard about other hosts on this app and she was putting it on me. That's what she was doing. That's why I came over there. So it's not a good feeling, is it?
Not at all. It's not because that it's not the way that it was going, Tommy. I'm not gonna sit here in your face. You know I'm not gonna sit here and tell you no lie. I
But
know the comments may keep
I want you to realize how it can go both ways, you know. And so respectfully, you should have really told your admin on the back end, hey, uh, chill out, chill. If you can control yourself, I'm almost thinking she can't control herself though, because this a money app. And so what you don't never want to do is it's okay to have discussions. I was fine with your discussions. But when it gets to where people lying, and especially one of your team members, you know,
hmm
yeah, it's an expectation at least to find out the truth. Well, Tommy K here, let me ask Tommy K some questions. You know, you got to learn how to manage it and control it. And
correct.
sometimes, okay, well, sometimes you can come in the queue.
I'm
Sometimes,
sit down.
thank you, boo. Sometimes it happens over here too. Sometimes my admin get the kick in this shit and they don't give a damn. And guess what? I lose support.
hmm
Sometimes my admin get overzealous, not jealous, but they might get a little rambunctious. And guess what? That supporter is not going to come back. And
That
not
is
just,
true. And what hurt
mhm,
me about it, what I didn't mean to cut you off. I saw that Duffel and a couple others had unfollowed me, and I was like, now hold on. I said, I know, because then I checked to see if you had unfollowed. I was like, because I always, live for Tommy K in the church because y'all always come to my live and show love. So when I saw all that, I said, I'm gonna wait, to have this conversation with Tommy K because I didn't want to, do it immediately and all that stuff was going on. So I wanted to wait to talk to you about that, Tommy K.
mhm. Yeah. So yeah, the way it went, yeah, you lost some followers. Yeah, the way it went, it was a little grimy. It was a little grimy. I don't really get down like that. I get down with who I get down with, but if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. And yeah, so it was a little grimy. And again, that day I said I ain't got nothing against you. And
hmm
sometimes our admin is a part of our show. Our admin is a part
hmm
of our team. And sometimes the admin can really fuck your shit up.
And I wanted to come in and hopefully make something right with you. And I don't expect, I never came at you trying to, get drags. I genuinely love you. And I wanted to say that I sincerely apologize for the way that went on. And now I see firsthand how that feel and how that look.
Yeah.
Because, the comments could be saying one thing and then a whole nother thing could be going on. And then folks could be, getting stuff misconstrued. And I wanted
Right.
to say
And
it
it's
was no drag. It was no dragging on no Tommy name. Only time I got mad at Tommy was when she, when the show with some kind of phone show they said was
well
going
now
on. So I did
my people gonna wanna call in. They're gonna wanna
y-
have
y-
an opinion.
right,
Somebody
and I
calling now.
totally understand that. And you get what I'm
Caller.
saying. You see how like like for instance, Tommy, before I get down, for instance, you know how you did the radio show, and mind you, that was after the fact, right? The stuff that I said regarding Pastor P, and when I did say, "Oh fuck her" and all that, that was after when I heard the radio call and show. It wasn't like soon as you left the live, then we drug your name. That's not how it went, and I wanted to make sure that you knew. I know people got their own opinion. I'm not saying that they not wrong for feeling how they feel or saying what they saying. But what I'm saying was, it didn't go the way that they trying to make it, Tommy.
Well, now I heard much of it myself, so
And
But
and can I ask you something? Could
uh
you agree to, like, from what you was here? Could you agree that that was after the radio, like after
no,
the events of the
because what
radio
I
show?
did before I hit live, I left your live out on my page, but I went in your window,
Hmm.
so I listened, and it's a lot of lies being told. And what I thought of you, I said one thing is we almost have an obligation to kind of find out the truth if you're that kind of broadcaster. I kind of
Hmm.
like to link with broadcasters that really don't need storylines and lies
Right.
uh,
Right.
to have a show, and that's what it was that day. There was no type of well, let me even see if these are facts. Let me even see, and I mean, it was so personal. Um, when I hear females start talking about my quota and my man and this and that, I already know what type of tip that's coming from. That's usually a broke bitch, can't get a nigga, no type of nigga. Mad because I got one that I got wrapped around my motherfucking finger. So when I hit it, and then she worried about my quota and my kids, and that's
Tommy, I
something
promise you,
different.
I don't know how you end up getting in it. I kind of understood, like, the past the P, because I guess
Well,
whatever he
Pastor
did,
P is a
you get what I'm
target,
saying.
and
Whatever he
because I
had going
fuck with
on.
him, I'm a target. Yeah,
Right, right. So
it's
I
just what
get
it
I
is.
get that
Mhm.
whatever he got going on or whatever, but I did, for some reasons, I didn't understand how you got into play. But then, she kept saying something about, oh well, let her keep dealing with the mega church and da 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 woo de woo. And so, it was already just weird, and already didn't know how to go about it because I live for you and that's my sister.
Mhm. So you got to make a choice. I mean, it really ain't no choice. This is about your platform and what direction Frieza sees his BIGO career going in, really. And honestly, if you're gonna make some money on here, that part got to get tightened up because your people they don't want to see that. That's just too much. They get on me about some of my admin. Sometime I have to take admin until we could come up with something better and a better grasp of the way my live is ran. I can't let nobody mess up my support.
Correct.
So that's
Hey,
it.
Tom.
Hey,
Hey,
baby.
hey, y'all. I just got one question, Frieza, because what kind of got me in that live, and I kept asking in the comments, why were you kept saying that Keith was in a veggie state?
Right.
Why you kept saying that?
And
Well, the
that's not
reason
true.
why, now I don't recall saying that. I remember
Uh,
my broadcast saying that.
uh,
And no,
no.
seriously, I
You
remember.
said that over a million. I kept saying in the comment now. You kept saying he was in a veggie state. So how did this and how did you kept saying that? I just want to know what made who told you that he was in a veggie state. Who told you that? Where did you hear
Now,
that
now, was this you speaking on the day of the incident between Tommy K and I, or this happened another day?
from? The day you said it. I don't know what day it was. It was the day you said it.
Because when I remember when I a situation like that did occur,
Brush your
but
hair,
that was
boy.
prior. That was prior to with me and Tommy K.
What
That's
can
Oh,
because I remember when I said that
they
was even
call him?
before they had recorded me and Tommy K conversation to YouTube. I remember that was said, but
Call back.
this was like 2-3 weeks ago, like almost a month ago. This is
no,
Tommy
no,
K.
no, no,
Remember?
no, no. That wasn't 2 weeks ago. That was just last week when you was up there, and you. This was right after the
Let me
party,
put
the
y'all on
birthday
pause.
party.
Stay right there. Pause, y'all. We got a caller calling in. Go ahead, caller.
Good morning,
Good morning.
everyone. I want to say this to you, Frieza. Because you're on a mission of clout chasing. It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Right.
Okay, so when you become a host, you are not supposed to go after people the way you do. And I can hear in your voice and in your tone that you're lying. Okay, and you're trying to come up with another lie to support another lie. So stop it, say what you mean what you say. And that's it. That's just the bottom line. Okay?
That
All
part.
right, Tommy.
Thank you, boo.
What the point I'm trying to make is that it,
Girl, not Carl Anthony Wilkerson done called in and tried to play in my face. Girl, that is crazy.
You know
but
what?
Okay.
the point that I'm trying to make, Frieza, is that it seems like you're just repeating shit.
Right.
When you're repeating stuff, you have to have facts. When you were repeating that was pissing me off because I know for a fact that's what the op said. I know for a fact
Mhm.
that's what they were saying. And for you to repeat something like that, and you kept repeating it and kept repeating it, and it was sick to me. That's the only problem I have is when you kept saying, because that's when I came in the live and I kept putting in the comments, why you keep saying that? But just FYI, stop repeating what you hear.
And you
Have some
can
facts.
and you can research. Yeah, you can find
Yes,
out.
have some facts.
Right. That's what's just gonna make you a better broadcaster where people gonna be like, okay, I know Frieza the truth because you ain't
Mhm.
just spewing out stuff that these people know are lies. They know where the story came from. Now this is in regards to my daughter, what your admin was saying. They know my
Mhm.
daughter ain't, they done pulled all our files, child. They know my daughter ain't been to jail for stealing panties. They know what host on this app. They know where that story
I
came
don't
from.
even listen to that stuff. Tommy, I don't listen to that
But
stuff.
this is the type of stuff, the false narratives your admin is putting out and forcefully. Like you can't get a real word in. You can't even get a word in. So she doesn't want to know the truth. She wants to spew out these lies and she really make your platform look bad because it looked like a platform of lies. It's one of those kind of platforms like the ops, you
I
know?
definitely know. I totally this all of this was a learning experience and a
Right.
learning lesson. And if you would give me a time to say this on your platform to that person that called in, I'll do since Carl Anthony Wilkerson is in the live, listening. I do want you to know that we will be sending the police to your grandmama house so that way they can fold that bitch up and
Oh
lock that hoe
Lord.
away. I just want to say, Tommy K, thank you so much
All right. You're welcome.
for allowing me to apologize publicly to you
Absolutely.
and to the mega church. I understand why the mega church feel what they feel, and I completely wholeheartedly understand what they're saying, and hopefully that my actions going forward to prove that I don't go around starting no shit,
Oh, and
especially
this
not with people that I
surprised me
fuck
the
with.
most from her. So when you come in here and you get in my box, it's usually anywhere between, let's say, 1,500 to shit. It might be 5,000 people in here. That is such an opportunity, in my opinion. Like, damn, she let me in her box with all these people. Your admin has it all wrong. Your admin feels when I come in your live of 400 people that I'm clout chasing, that's some sort of an opportunity for me. She got it all wrong and she can hate me, but bitch, I'm Tommy K. Okay? So how can you misconstrue something like that? She feels you giving me clout off of me coming in your live and I should have been coming in there
I
being
never
real.
looked at you like that,
That was
but
some
but
ghetto
I
shit.
have never came in your lot. Can you at least tell these folks I have never tried to use you or your platform for
But
no
it
come up
starts
or
looking
anything? I
funky.
always come up. I
It's
always come over here and just show genuine love in the
but
comments.
yeah, but it started looking funky when your admin, your top admin, get to talking like that. Like she felt that. I feel like that's something she'll tell you behind the scenes. Like like she thinks that's the right way when really she needs to humble herself because this is a huge opportunity when a top broadcaster allows you in their box in front of thousands of people and you're a
But
host.
I feel like Tommy, me personally, I don't care about no view. Like I love the Freezer Force, but
Mhm.
I don't care about what view I'm sitting on
So,
because
do you care
the
about your
same folk that'll
gifts?
come
Thank you,
kiss your
Birdie
ass will be the
Love.
same paper.
Do
You
you
get what I'm
care
saying?
about your gifts and things like that? Because all of that is
The get Yeah, but to me, because for instance, like for instance, okay, Charlie situation. All these people was wearing his badge, and then the moment they heard something, they dropped his badge, act like they didn't fuck with him. I don't need that kind of support. It's like if somebody, because my thing about it is, me and you legitimately is not into it,
Mm-mm.
and
No,
folks
baby, but
is
that ain't what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about
let me
is
can I finish my
opportunity.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but what I'm saying, but and that's the thing, I don't look at you as no
Hey, fuck True
opportunity.
Gang.
And my thing is, I don't need to me. If you can ask anybody in my sport, I sit on 1,000 views. I'm not gonna gain nothing from
When
playing
you're
off of
talking
your
about who though?
me. I'm talking about me. I'm not gonna get no clout or no nothing off
No,
of you,
baby.
Tommy
You
K.
say you say you sit on 1,000 views, but
Yeah,
what are
I
you
do.
generally talking about when you get those 1,000 views?
Just recently, I was just sitting up there doing my thing, and we
Talking
had
about
almost two
past
K
the
views.
peak, right?
No, no, we would not even pass the peak. We were just up there chilling. You get what I'm saying? And that kind of let me know, like, I don't even have to do the niggas and wigs thing no more. I just do it because it is a lot of niggas putting lace fronts on their heads and playing up in women's faces. But I wanted to say, Tommy,
Thank you,
I don't
everybody.
come over to you or let me back up a little bit because I know I've been up here too long. But just like what I was saying was, I don't want no fame off somebody else when they can easily just say fuck your support and then just go on about your business. And that's the reason why I moved the way I moved. I don't go around trying to wait till the views get up and then try to be seen. That's just not what I do.
Hmm.
Tommy K, I appreciate you for allowing me to come up here to you and the mega church. I sincerely apologize, and that would never happen again.
Okay. Love.